Bodega Wine Monday, the Pit edition. I've got a story for you that you are not going to fucking believe. I'm telling you, you can't write this shit. So I will not be tasting any wine today or next week because I'm on 2 heavy-duty antibiotics. And I realize it's Wednesday, but you did not want to see your girl the last couple of days. Saturday night, I thought I'd go to the club, otherwise known as the ER at NYU Langone. How do I start this? Let me start it off by saying I have been searching for my ideal bathrobe for the last 3 years. The next thing I want to tell you might sound unrelated, but it's not. My building has 2 security doors. We had some knuckleheads break through the front door, the first one, do drugs in the vestibule and leave, but they fucked up our front door. So now we as a building, we've got to buy a new front door. While we're researching the front door, we get what I'm going to call a stopper. It goes underneath the inside of the door handle and connects to the floor. So if you try to push the door won't open. As a community though, we've been very good about, hey, who's still awake, who's going to put the stopper up, yada, yada. Do you guys also remember about a year and a half ago, I said, I've got a leak in the top right corner of my window. Who do I call? Roofing guy, tile guy, whatever. I finally found a contractor who would fix it. So they showed up this past Saturday at 9 a.m. However, 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, I woke up with what I thought was gas. I'm sitting in this very seat all day Saturday doing work. I'm like, oh fuck, this is getting worse. By 6:30, I'm like, I gotta go to urgent care. I drag my ass the 1 block to urgent care. They're closed. I come back and I was like, Ryan, you gotta take me to the ER. And he goes, I gotta pick up my dad at LaGuardia at 7:15. And I was like, we can make it. You drop me off at NYU Langone. I tuck and roll. You get on the BQE. You go to LaGuardia, pick up your dad, drop him off, come back to the ER. He does that. I'm admitted at 7:30. They do blood work, urinalysis. Ryan comes back. They go, we got to do a CT scan with contrast. Drink this horrible tasting fluid. I do it. And then they go, radiology is backed up. You're going to get the results late. So the doctor comes in, goes, I have to tell you that it could be as something as simple as you're backed up, or we're going to need to roll you into surgery in the morning. We do the CT scan. I'm biting my nails. The results finally come back in at 1 o'clock in the morning. The doctor comes in and goes, congratulations, you've got the diverticulitis. I'm not going to describe it. Google it. They take out the IV. I barf. They give me antibiotics. We go home and we try to open the door. And we can't open the fucking door. I try calling my neighbors. Nobody's picking up because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I try calling my local family members. Nobody's picking up because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I call one of my besties who I know is a night owl. And she goes, oh, I didn't tell you I have the shingles. So Ryan goes, what the fuck are we going to do? He calls a hotel. They're booked. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call the hotel in Williamsburg that I've been wanting to stay at for years, the William Vale. I call up, I tell them the story, and I say, do you have anything? They go, tick, tick, tick. We've got a queen-size bedroom for $299. And I go, book it, babe. We're going to be there in 15 minutes. We show up. They upgrade us to a king. We go upstairs, get a solid 6. I wake up and I go, oh shit, Ryan, we forgot to tell your dad to feed the cat. So we come home to our lovely surprise. Our neighbor, who's kind of like our Kramer. We go in and out of each other's apartments all the time. She had, in the morning, felt so badly that she had put up the stopper and forgot to tell us. She fed the cat, realized my father-in-law was in here. He didn't know how to work our espresso machine. She made him a pot of coffee. And then let me show you what else. I got my leak fixed, my cat fed, I got to stay at the William Vale Hotel, and I found my ideal bathrobe. How's that for a Bodega Wine Monday?